Supreme Master Qinghai thankfully presents Project Postcard, the Shining World Compassion Award, along with the $10,000 loving contribution for your noble work, and special thanks to the humanitarian organization for migration economics, with high respect, gratitude, and praises in heaven's immense love. Shining World Compassion Award Recipient, Project Postcard. Continue watching to learn more.
Brilliant viewers, I'm Leona. We wish you een prettige dag, meaning have a nice day in Dutch, one of the official languages on St. Martin. In this island country, more than 100 nationalities live peacefully together, and thus it is known as the most multicultural of all Caribbean islands. May the whole world live in peace and harmony like the people of St. Martin. Everywhere in the world we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring animals also contribute in this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Qinghai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal co-inhabitants whose acts are worthy of praise and gratitude. In today's program, we travel to Singapore to meet a group of 15 compassionate alumni from the School of the Art who started Project Postcard to raise funds for the migrant workers of the country. The funds have been donated to provide support to the workers in many ways, including with daily necessities, emergency medical aid, psychological support, and legal costs. We were lucky to have an interview with Russell Chong and Kimberly Wee, the founders and the creative lead of the project. The two graduates commenced the interview by telling us how their group got started.
I started this project back last year when I was still serving my national service. So I wanted to think of a way to give back to the migrant worker community during my time in NS.
I think Russell reached out to me during the time where the news of COVID-19 broke out in Singapore, and then there was the whole hoo-ha of how the migrant workers were disproportionately affected. And he reached out to me to help him with creatively on this Project Postcard. From there, the little idea was born.
In the past few years, I've actually been working with quite a few different migrant worker organizations. I'm quite familiar with the landscape in Singapore and as well as some of the struggles that migrant workers face. So I think for me, it was just thinking of a way in which I could use my arts background to kind of give back and to think of a way how I can help the migrant worker community, especially last year when the situation was really bad in the dormitories.
As an expression of solidarity, They created 13 distinct postcards featuring individual artworks that depict migrant workers. Russell and Kimberly talked about some valuable experiences when they worked on the project.
I think for me, what I learned the most and what I found was most important was to give back to society. I think it doesn't have to always be a very big project or a very big idea. Look at the immediate communities, your immediate surroundings, people who need help, people who are struggling, and think about what you have. What are your strengths, what are your talents, and how you can use that to empower and to strengthen a different community. It's just about helping wherever you can, wherever you can. It helps to spread seeds of kindness. It sows seeds of kindness in other people.
We were very surprised and touched. And yeah, it's really just like being kind to your immediate community and realizing that we all do not start on like similar levels in life. Exactly. And because if you start life on like a place of more privilege, then you know the responsibility is really on you to reach out to those that need it. Yeah. So yeah, and also like I think for me, it helped me realize that helping people and doing what you love is not mutually exclusive. For example, the art, like I really believe in the arts as a tool for this kind of social work. So to merge these two together, I think it's even more powerful than just thinking that fundraising and working is just like donating. It's so much more than that.
Within 2 months, they sold 15,000 postcards, and proceeds from the sale were contributed to the non-profit humanitarian organization for migration economics, HOME. They also decided to donate all of Master's financial support to HOME.
For our donation from Supreme Master Ching Hai, we decided to give the money entirely to HOME instead of keeping it for ourselves. Because I think for us, the idea is always how can we, with what we have, as people who are relatively privileged, how can we take what we have and always give it back? I think it's not about taking it as a reward, but how do we make that money go even further?
Russell once visited the Loving Hut in Korea and really enjoyed the vegan food over there. He shared with us some of his thoughts about veganism.
I think it was a very nice introduction to us to the diet and the spirit behind veganism, why people decide to go vegan and what that does not only for your body but for the world, for the environment. You can really see that passion for veganism, and also I think that translates into the way that they treat people and the kind of kindness. I really do see that and I believe in that.
We'll pause for a brief message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Vegan, or are we still the innocent lives, cold-hearted murderers? Welcome back to our spotlight on the noble work of Project Postcard from Singapore. Heartfully touched by their loving endeavor, Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present Project Postcard, the Shining World Compassion Award, along with a $10,000 loving contribution for your noble work, and special thanks to the humanitarian organization for migration economics, with high respect, gratitude and praises in heaven's immense love. In January 2021, our association members in Singapore happily presented an award letter, a beautiful crystalline plaque, Master's monetary contribution, as well as her publications and DVDs to Project Postcard.
Dear Russell, it is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to Project Postcard the Shining World Compassion Award for using your artistic talents to help migrant workers. This award is presented in recognition of the artist's loving, caring for those who benefit the country while enduring hardships. A group of alumni from the School of the Arts initiated Project Postcard, creating 13 distinctive cards depicting migrant workers as a way to express solidarity with them and raise funds to assist those struggling. In less than 2 months, 15,000 postcards were sold, and the proceeds of more than $15,000 contributed to the Singaporean humanitarian organization for migration economics. In addition, the endeavor also distributed and paid for the mailing of 10,000 postcards for workers to write to family or friends in their home countries, for creating beautiful artworks in support of migrant workers, for treating guests like locals, exemplifying that we are all God's children, and for your love. With many thanks, we laud the caring deeds of Project Postcard. May heaven forever bless and smile on all involved. With love and blessings in God's mercy, Supreme Master Ching Hai. The Supreme Master Ching Hai would like to offer a US $10,000 contribution for Project Postcard's noble work. Here it is.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Upon receiving the award, Russell had a heartfelt message to show his gratitude to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
I just want to say a huge thank you. Thank you for your generosity, for your kindness, and for spreading this love and all this kindness into the world. You're touching millions of hearts, and you are really inspiring people like me. Even something so small can really continue to impact and make a big difference in someone else's life. So thank you for doing that for me.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for Hare's compassion and love towards Hare's precious children. Way to go, Project Postcard! Our heartfelt congratulations and thanks Russell Chong, Kimberly Wee, and all involved in the project for your caring efforts to help migrant workers. May the Divine forever bless you for your love and compassion in helping those in need. Endearing viewers, we are grateful for your precious presence during today's program. Up next is Be Your Children's Best Friend, Part 6 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, here on Supreme Master Television. May your life's path be filled with light and love from the heavens. Vegan, 'cause the suffering of others would feel like our own suffering.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.